Good afternoon, His Excellency. My name is Ambassador Raymond Jefferson. I'd like to find out what are your next level
Your name
agenda?
is Ambassador what?
Ambassador Raymond Jefferson.
Where are you representing?
I'm a Nigerian, sir. We are one Nigerian.
I want to know, when you say ambassador, I will want to understand what do you mean?
An ambassador. I'm a United Nations ambassador.
Because I'm well aware of the rural appointments I gave out. I have never heard that name. Your face is not familiar.
Okay, His Excellency.
But actually, you are now all over, ambassador and at the same time journalist.
All right, His Excellency. Thank you. It's good to see you. So, like I said, what are your next level agenda, sir?
Like I always say, the agenda we have precisely was made clear during our campaign when we were going round, because I went round the 36 states of the Federation, including Abuja. So we are going to focus on security, education, and most importantly, agriculture. Because if we can be able to produce what we are going to eat as a nation, I think we are okay. At least you have what to eat and you are well fed, then the struggle continues. The other things will be minimal. Because the aggression coming from somebody who is hungry is not bearable. So that is it. A lot of times you see people endangering themselves into crimes as a result of hunger. You can't think straight if you are hungry. Your judgment is always clouded by mistakes. So, but when you are well fed, you can think straight, except if you are foolish. You will be well fed and you also think wrongly. That is, you have problem. You need attention. Yes.
Okay, His Excellency, before my colleague here would ask you another question, I'd like to know, what do we expect to see differently from your last previous administration? What's the different thing?
That is what I said. If on security we are on 50%, this time around we should be closer to 90 or 100 or even above. We have to. And all that, since we are going to leverage on what we have on ground already. Because there is no way we are not done with a particular thing and then we move further to start something else. It's not done. When you start something, you have to finish it. That is why when I did one term, I have to do the second term. I can't start and stop halfway. Yes.
Your Excellency, it's a privilege to be here. My name is Roland.
Is what?
Roland.
Okay.
Yes. Your Excellency,
You are not an ambassador.
I am gradually working towards being an ambassador, sir.
Let me help you.
Thank you for the recommendation, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that you become, you said United Nations what?
United Nations ambassador, sir.
United Nations
Ambassador, sir.
ambassador. So
Yes.
it can help you become a United Nations ambassador.
Thank you very
Hope
much.
you are well recognized here in Nigeria.
Yes, sir. United Nations is an international organization, sir. You've spoken there a couple of times, sir. You should.
I know United Nations. You don't have to lecture me on that. Which state are you from in Nigeria?
I'm from Delta State, sir.
Oh, Delta. That's okay. So what has United Nations done for you in Delta?
So the United Nations have been, they are global. They've actually helped every
I'm
Nigerian.
talking about Delta, not other global places.
So we are working on it. I'm sure they are working on it, sir.
So, there should be an evidence you are an ambassador with the United Nations. It should reflect in Delta State. Okay?
Okay, sir.
That is what I'm just saying, because you have to add value there. You can't just be ambassador by name, roaming about. You are not doing, now you have left the ambassadorship, you have joined newspaper and interview. Kazama jack of all trades. Or are you a hustler?
No, sir. I'm actually a professional journalist. By yes.
Okay. It's all right.
So, Your Excellency, with the spate of suicide happening in our country today,
I don't understand. Who is committing suicide?
people just taking their life, or some have attributed it to excruciating suffering. Some have also associated it with unemployment. What exactly is your government going to be doing to ensure that people's expectations are met?
Okay. So I say because people are jobless, that is why they commit suicide.
Statistics is showing that.
And then it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. So if you don't have job, the only alternative is to commit suicide. Huh? I don't think that is the alternative. And your statistics might be wrong. You might not be saying the actual thing. I doubt if that should be the case. People who commit suicide sometimes, from what I learned, if you care, I can lecture you so that you will be informed.
Your Excellency, are you aware that Nigerians are taking their lives by themselves?
Yes, I am aware. They are taking it by themselves. I'm not the one taking it.
So, have you bothered to constitute a committee to look into that?
What kind of committee will that be? Committee on suicide or what?
Nigerians are killing themselves. It should bother you.
Committee on Nigerian killing themselves.
Something around that.
I cannot constitute that. I'm not jobless. I have other things to attend to. I cannot come out and then start deliberating on somebody who just decided today that he is leaving this world. I wasn't there when he came to the world. You see, so when he decides he's taking it, no, I can only try my best to see that I protect the person. But when you decide you are taking your life, I do not have power over your life. I don't have power over your life. I can only try to provide protection with the capacity, with the human capacity I have. But when you have decided that what to do, or what you feel is the way out, is to take your life, I'm sorry, I cannot set up that committee.
Mr. President, sir, talking about protection of life and property, do you really think in terms of security, that your government is actually doing enough? Because there's still Fulani herdsmen and killings in several states, and even insurgency. Even the whole war on Boko Haram hasn't really been totally won. What measures are you putting in place in this new next level?
Well, it might interest you to know, as a journalist, you are supposed to be up to date. Just a few days ago, I signed the state security and the local government security, state policing and local government policing. So the security in local government and state level are going to be solemnly by the state. We, excuse me, we did something. We take consideration into so many things. If you have people from the community and they are the ones taking care of security in the community is easier. It's just that we have a lot of compromise now. Before, if something happened, maybe they stole your sin or something happened in the community, the village head or the district head, they know people they will call and point fingers. And before you know what is happening, you find the culprits of that crime. So we are doing our best. We are doing the best we can to give Nigeria the security it deserves. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Excellency,
Yes.
will Atiku have a fair hearing
Where?
at the Supreme Court?
At where?
Supreme Court.
If you will have what?
Fair hearing at Supreme Court.
I'm not the judge. You go and ask the judge. You are a journalist. So he decides what happens. It's not my business. After all, I'm not the one that took the case to the Supreme Court.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for giving us this opportunity.
Anytime.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, and we really appreciate. We'll come back next week to also bring more further questions from Nigerians. Thank you.
I cannot guarantee that.
Thank you very much, sir.
When are you going back to United Nations?
Very soon, sir. I think I should be visiting New York soon.
Through where?
Sir,
No, let us hear from him. Through where are you visiting? I believe the interview is over. This is off camera. This is off camera, I guess.
Through Libya.
Through where? Through Libya.
Sir, truly, sir.
Then you have to walk for a long distance. Very big distance. How to be careful. You know how to swim, I guess.
Yes, I'm learning.
Of course. Yeah, from the riverine area in Nigeria. So you should know how to swim very well. Yes?